Mabuhay! My name is Rama and welcome again to my art space. So I'm here right now at downtown Musharraf in Doha, and I'm going to check out 4 museums. Yes, 4 museums here in Musharraf, which tackle social history and also the history of the city and the traditional life of Qatar. So I hope you join me and learn with me. Musharraf Downtown, Doha's smart and sustainable city district, is full of vibrancy as it preserves and enriches history within its elegant modernity. Musharraf is the very heart of Doha, with its metro train station serving as the interconnecting station for the red, gold, and green lines of the railway, the biggest metro station I've seen yet. From this point, I took the journey through the Musharraf tram to reach the Musharraf Museums at the Heritage Quarter station. The museums have 4 restored historical houses, with the Bin Jelmoud House being the first. The history of slavery around the world is discussed through a series of films, signages, historical photographs, and pictures. This exhibit showed how slavery had greatly affected people, with most of them being enslaved because of war or debt. It was widely accepted in various civilizations, however, and was turned into a money-making business. The exhibit did not only tackle slavery during the early millennia, it also talked about modern slavery, which comes through the form of human sex trafficking and forced child labor. One example is Qatar's child camel jockeys, which are now replaced with robot jockeys. While the Heritage House aims to raise awareness and prompt visitors to stand against modern slavery, it brought me goosebumps to know that this house was the former abode of a slave trader, whose name is now being carried by this house itself. Next is the Company House, which was the former headquarters of Qatar's first oil company. This heritage house tells the story of pioneering workers in the country's petroleum industry. Every artifact carries the legacy of the petroleum founders who built the nation on the oil industry. The exhibit kept first-hand accounts of laborers who told stories of how they toiled for their families and their struggles of poverty during the early 1900s, something that I did not expect from an economically developed country that we all know today. After the discovery of oil in the late 1930s, the industry bolstered Qatar into one of the world's leading oil exporters. No wonder Doha has set up an exhibit to honor its petroleum industry fathers. The other corner of the Company House has an extra exhibit called Mapping Migration Memories. It's sort of like a mixed media presentation showcasing the journeys of the cultural heritage through interactive arts and sound and film, with a road-shaped pavement built around sand, inviting visitors to experience the journey. The third is the Radwani House. This restored heritage site shows what domestic life looked like in a traditional Qatari home. Restoration works brought this house back to life following excavation works between 2012 and 2013. Each room invites visitors to enter and see how majlis, or the traditional sitting room, look like. as well as the bedrooms and the kitchen, which are complete with furnitures that were used in the past. Although not mandatory, I think it's wise to remove your shoes every time you enter these rooms. Because the recreation of the traditional Qatari family life was so well made, I think the Radwani house is my favorite among the 4 houses in the Musharraf Museum. Besides that, I'm so glad that I have the place all to myself during the time of my visit. Lastly is the Mohammed bin Jassim house. This house, which was named after the late Sheikh Mohammed bin Jassim Al Thani, the son of the founder of modern Qatar, displayed the development of the Musharraf downtown through historical artifacts from houses, shops, various businesses, and things within the city. It also has virtual storytellers telling first-hand accounts in the past, including childhood tales. Before you end this visit and you want to take home some gifts, you can go back to the Bin Jalmud house to find their sogha, or their gift shop, where you can find a variety of customized items. So the funny thing is, I got lost again. So the first, I went to the company house, and then I went to the Bin Jassim house, which is across the road. Then I went to the Bin Jalmud house, which should be the first one that should be visited. And then the last I went to was here in the Radwani house, which I think is my favorite because it features the lifestyle of the Qataris, or the traditional lifestyle rather. I'm taking all my time to visit as many museums as I can here while I'm here in Qatar. And I hope you also enjoyed this tour with me. And if you do, please click the like button. And if you're here on my channel for the first time, please subscribe. And also click the bell button so you'd be notified of future videos. Again, my name is Rema. And I hope to see you again in my next art space. Bye! Okay, I have just removed my ponytail because it's already, it's not hot anymore here.